Noah is gay. What's up, everybody? Everybody except for Noah. As you can see, Noah is not here right now. That is because he is a big nerd and he's waiting on the new
Deadpool trailer, or not Deadpool trailer, Daredevil trailer.
Yeah, Daredevil Born Again Season 3 trailer. And, yeah, so he's doing that. He'll be on in a minute. I hope not, but he probably will. And we got a few things to talk about. Nothing all that big, but there is a few main things. NFL preseason is going on right now. A few things have happened that we'll go over, and also Team USA basketball and Team USA as a whole, the Olympics. There's a few things to talk about. Nothing all that big, but let's start it off first because Noah's going to want to talk about most about preseason when he gets on. First things first. The Team USA basketball advances to the gold medal game. Now, is this a surprise? Absolutely not. I think this is absolutely no surprise. What was a surprise was how close they were to losing. They were down by 11 going into the fourth quarter. It looked like I literally thought Team USA was going to lose, which I could not actually believe that we were about to lose to Serbia. All to Jokic and Bojanovic, I believe is how I say his name. Congrats to Serbia. I mean, they have full respect that they came that close when they were playing a team of NBA All-Stars. Full respect to Serbia. I think it says less about the USA than it does about Serbia. And congrats to Serbia for making it that far and nearly beating the USA. But all things considered, USA advances to the gold medal game. And Steph freaking amazing Curry finally has his breakout game when it matters most. Scores 36 points, second most points in an Olympic basketball game ever. First was Carmelo Anthony. Now Steph Curry is second. So he absolutely carried. He saved the team. A few other things about Team USA. LeBron did amazing, had a triple-double. KD played amazing. Joel Embiid played lockdown defense and made amazing clutch threes at the end of the game. Or not clutch threes, clutch plays at the end of the game and helped Team USA for sure. And Booker, I hate him with an undying passion, but he made some clutch shots at the end of the game. This was another game that Tyrese nor Jason Tatum both had zero playing time, which is a shocker because the first game that they had no playing time, I was like, well, that won't happen again. It happened again, so there's definitely something going on. And it's interesting. World, what did you think about the Olympics or about Team USA basketball?
Well, I'm shocked to almost lose to Serbia.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. All respect to Nikola Jokic. I think he's the best player in the world right now.
I agree.
3-time MVP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, and Finals MVP, obviously. Very talented and skilled player. Bogdan, I know him from the Hawks. Wicked good three-point shooter. I know from experience because he'd piss me off every time he'd hit threes against my team. I'm like, how the fuck is this dude shooting like Klay Thompson? Like, it makes no sense. But anyway, credit to them.
For sure.
Credit to Steph Curry, man. Like, he still has it in him, man. He's showing no signs of slowing down or regression. Like, I think he's going to be good until he retires. But still got a lot of time left in the league. I think he'll get one more ring before he hangs it up. They just got to, build a better core around him. Criticisms is, like, Steve Kerr, I have a question. Did Tatum fuck your wife or something? Like, what is going on? Why is he not playing? Like, it makes no sense.
Tatum should have definitely
Like,
played. I
you're
agree.
giving Drew Holiday and Derek White minutes, who are teammates with Tatum. Like, it makes no sense to me. And, like, he's running weird rotations. He's having Holiday play the 3. He's having White play the 4. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, the rotations are off.
Like, even Draymond Green saying sometimes you got to scrap those rotations. Like, if your own player is calling you out, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, rant out of the way. I'm super excited for the gold medal because we're playing France. We're playing Wemby and Rudy
Tomorrow,
Gobert.
1:30.
It's a fun duo, dude.
And I would expect Jason Tatum and Tyrese will play. I bet at some point in the gold medal game. That'd be weird if they bench them both times.
Like, I'm super excited for the gold medal game because Wemby at power forward and Rudy Gobert at center, like the French connection there.
Wait,
Like,
is Rudy Gobert even starting?
He's been starting at center, and then Wemby's been playing power forward.
I saw he got benched at one point, but you know,
Like,
I love Steve Kerr, and I think he's a great coach. And people give him way too much flack, but I completely agree. Jason Tatum should most definitely be getting playing time. And you know, Drew Holiday and Derek White, I'm starting to understand why they're involved when I'm watching them play because they're role players. They're not like scorers like basically everyone else on the team, and they're definitely role players, and that's why they added them. So I understand that, but that doesn't take away from Jason Tatum getting minutes. Him and Halliburton both deserve minutes. Tatum deserves more than Halliburton, but it's honestly, I feel bad for Jason Tatum. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing not playing. I mean, he's on Team USA. It's not embarrassing at all. But you know, it sucks for Tatum because you know I don't mind Tatum. I mean, he does freaking copy everyone, but whatever. And I would expect him to play in the Team USA basketball game at some point. Curry, I want to talk about this real quickly, has not been the best throughout the first few games of the Olympics. In the exhibition games, he was great and like he was fine. Was probably second, third best on the team during that. But this game was his first breakout game. Ridiculous, by far the best player. Anthony Edwards has had a really good Olympic campaign so far, but for some reason against Serbia, I don't know what happened, but he just like was just awful. He was turning the ball over left and right. He was making stupid fouls, and he only got 2 points to show for it, which is why he ended up getting benched. But he has had a great Olympic campaign. Wait, World, is this you? Or is this
fake? Oh, yeah, that was me. Little comment for Karate later.
W comment. Damn thing is taking forever. Get the hell out of here. I agree, World. I agree that this is a W comment.
He's like, what the fuck?
And yeah, Curry had a great game. LeBron, KD, Booker. I've went over this. Great game. Anthony Edwards, I would expect him to pick it back up with France. They got some big mans. Their guards aren't the best. So I think he'll have a comeback game with them. And he's had a great campaign. So, yeah. World, do you have anything else to say about Team USA basketball?
I mean, I've always, I kind of felt it would be a tug of war when it comes to scoring because there's so many good players on this team. You know, LeBron, KD, Curry, Edwards, Booker, Anthony Davis, Embiid. Like, there's just so many, all-stars on this team. It's like, there's not enough. Like, there's only one ball on the court, and only 5 players can go on the court at one time. So that's, can be kind of an issue. But I'm excited for the championship game, USA versus France. We get to see Embiid go up against Wemby. Should be fun. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say for it. But hopefully we'll win the gold medal.
And over the Olympics as a whole, frick Noah Lyles. I actually
yes,
think that guy
thank you. Oh, my gosh.
And
world champion of what? The United States.
Congratulations on your 100-meter thing. But then as soon as you get bronze in the 200 meter, you start saying, I have COVID, guys. Nope, I have COVID. This is an excuse, but I didn't make an excuse when I won. So I have COVID, okay. So he just generally pisses me off. The United States thing obviously pissed me off, but I'm glad he said it because that brought the NBA players together and got them onto Team USA basketball. So frick him, but thank you for that. And yeah, you won one gold medal, buddy. Congratulations. I'm happy you won it for America, but frick you. Now for the Olympics as a whole, I have a medal count pulled up. USA has a 28 medal lead against second place, which is China, with all medals. They have 111. China is in second with 83. And China and America are currently tied in gold medals. USA has the most silver and bronze medals. So that's good. But yeah, USA's dominating the Olympics as always. But hopefully we can get the most gold medals as well. That'd be a good accomplishment. Damn thing is taking forever. Yeah, frick you. Golly, go get a life. But now that we've talked about Team USA, yapped about that. Now we can talk about. Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah, mine about this freaking way here because the damn thing's taking this whole millennium.
Oh my gosh, just leave it. Yeah. But as I was just saying, we just talked about the Olympics. Do you want to say anything more about it? And then we'll talk about preseason.
Yeah, I hope no Lyles kills him. Never mind. Yeah.
You can talk or you can drink water, like one or the other, buddy.
That's all I would say. That's all I'll say.
One more game. Crazy because after all that, they took him off the
Get
court.
out of my room, dude. I know.
Let me tell you about this dude named Will.
Okay. Stop it. All right. We're done.
Sorry, mistake.
Now let's talk NFL preseason.
Thank you very much. The New York Giants are back. Saquon who?
Frick him. The Bengals play tomorrow, 5 p.m. my time. Tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. No, did you forget you can add yourself back? Okay, whatever. Bengals play tomorrow, 5 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Joe Burrow's playing the first drive. It's going to be amazing. He's going to cook up the NFL team or the Buccaneers, and he's going to prove all the haters wrong. People are saying he's going to get hurt in the first drive. Frick those guys. Slim Shiesty is here. Just wait. All right, Noah, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah. New York Giants. We play the Lions. They were talking a lot of smack at training camp, and they got their mouths
Okay, let's not act like a preseason. Okay, whatever.
No, you be quiet. No, all these little a-holes were being a bunch of starting fights, doing a bunch of baloney colony.
Okay, Malik Neighbors started that fight.
Okay, yeah, so that guy was talking smack, and then the guy was bleeding after, and all the Lions fans that we got beat up. We didn't get beat up by nothing. Even Daniel Jones started fighting them. It was the greatest thing I ever seen. I didn't believe my eyes when I saw Daniel Jones do that.
I will admit the fake 26 did get into the fight. I appreciate that was very cool. The fake 26 on the Giants.
Singletary?
The fake 26. The
fake. That's supposed to mean.
He's not the
anyway,
26.
back to what I was saying.
That's fake one.
Back to what I was saying. Yeah, a bunch of Cubs trying to start a fight. They got smacked up. They got smacked up in preseason. Both of their backups are absolutely trash. Our defense was amazing. I forgot to look at our stats, but dude, our defense was so good. I know it's just preseason, but we got a new defense coordinator from the Titans, and he is supposed to be great at blitz, at stopping the run.
He was funny in Hard Knocks. He had a few.
And I'm so happy that dumb calf guy's out. And apparently he was telling the Eagles our game plan in Week 18 to Jalen Hurts, like a dumb asshole he is, and he still got blown out that game. But anyway, yes. What else I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Eric Gray was so good. 50 yards, like 40 receiving yards, and receptions. He had 2 touchdowns. One, he absolutely knocked this guy. He fell right on his butt crack. It was funny as hell.
Yeah, it was a nasty juke.
And yeah, it was just a great. And I know it's just preseason, but I remember watching his highlights in college. I think it was in Oklahoma. I think year two could develop something. This year we didn't really get too much a lot of snaps, but this year, who knows what he can be? And that running back room is definitely open. Obviously, Singletary is a running back one, but he always has room to be running back one. And even if not, we have a good running back two in my eyes. We had Drew Lock start for the first half. It was absolutely horrendous. Fumbles like the first possession, Ambrose interception. Zone fight was Dalen Jones. He's an absolute dumbass. Yeah, Malik Neighbors, 0 targets, wide open on so many plays. I was really hoping to see him have a big night, but whatever. I don't even care. I already know he's going to be good. But then Tommy DeVito comes out and he plays absolutely amazing. I think he goes 8 for 15, or something like that. And if you look at the game, like he just started throwing dots after dots. And a lot of people like make it a joke because yes, he had that awful game against the Saints, and then that awful game against
himself.
Shut the frick up. That awful game against he started awful in the first half of the Eagles. But let's not forget what this guy did in year one as an undrafted rookie on the New York Giants. He won 3 straight games, won Monday Night Football. He won NFC Offensive Player of the Week, and beat the Packers on Monday Night Football, a playoff winning team. I mean, this guy did this on his rookie year on the New York Giants. Now, people write him off after a couple bad games, but imagine what a year two after development can do to this quarterback, especially with now a better team, better offensive line, and Malik Neighbors. I think if Daniel Jones is not good, which I have good faith he will be, if he comes in, which he definitely has that QB spot, who knows what that could be? Who knows what that could change and where it could go? So I'm not writing Tommy DeVito off. I know he kind of became a meme, but let's not forget what he did. And then if Daniel Jones is playing, Malik
Neighbors, I'm not lying. It's time the Deadpool Wolverine trailer came out. Discussing Films just posted it.
Is it out?
Yeah. I don't know. They put a link on to.
The hell is in his mouth?
Just a pen. Bro, I don't see it on the Marvel things. I know what the frick you're yapping about.
He's trying to trick you into leaving the stream.
You're an a-hole.
I know. Sorry, what were you saying?
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Patriots play and Joe Milton, aka, by the way, I know that's you, Cam Newton. I know you traveled.
Bro, are you gonna let us goddamn talk?
Cam Newton from 2015.
No.
Traveled to this year and pretended to be Joe Milton.
We get to talk. You're talking every preseason game. Let me talk about Giants Lions real quickly. My gosh, it's not okay. So yes, Giants won a preseason game. Congratulations. Drew Lock looked gosh dang horrible. Tommy DeVito looked all right. I mean, Drew Lock. Oh, I love Drew Lock, but oh my gosh, his big cock was getting in the way. It was so bad. I saw that one interception I thought was Daniel Jones was the worst throw I've ever seen in my entire life. Malik Neighbors absolutely cooked. 0 targets, 0 receptions, 0 yards.
And he was wide open on every single play.
He was wide open. He was wide open. But anyways, that's besides the point. Eric Gray, that was a nasty juke. Have a day, my boy. Also WNFL Preem for bringing Have a Day back.
Stop talking.
What?
Let me just show you what I just saw. What the frick is this? I know this is Star Wars. I'd say what the frick is this? A live action sketch? What the hell is this?
What?
That looks so bad. That looks like an animatronic. Okay, I'm sorry. Go back. I'm sorry. Go back.
What was that?
I was saying WNFL Preem for bringing back Have a Day. I love that series that NFL used to do. But Eric Gray, W game. But now we can talk about. Wait, actually, real quickly, freaking Nate Wiggins fits the Ravens' cocky ass culture. He had one play where he was just grabbing onto the freaking wide receiver 6 on the Eagles, grabbing his face mask, grabbing his jersey, pulling him down. Nate Wiggins, the Ravens' first round pick, the apple, they throw it up to the Eagles' wide receiver 6, and he grabs him, pulls him. Biggest PI call I've ever seen. Grabs his face mask, pushes him, and before he's made contact with the ball, it was big PI. It was the most PI I've ever seen, without being obviously besides that Saints call, whatever. And it was easily PI, but the rest didn't call it. Whatever, it's a preseason game, and he has the personality to go out there and start yelling and being cocky about it. He fits that Ravens culture. He can't tackle for crap. He's going to get so many PI calls. He's an awful first-round pick. He's going to be a bust. He's not even the cornerback 2 on the team. He's awful, and yeah, he's just going to all he's going to do is get PI calls. He can't tackle for crap. Sorry.
So you're saying Jamar Chase would be perfect for the Ravens? That's all I got from that. But anyway,
That
yeah, he's
makes
definitely
absolutely no sense. I don't know what.
well because he exactly the cockiness describing is exactly Jamar. But let's go on something else. Which by the way, if Jamar ever goes to the Ravens, I'm buying that jersey and making fun of you for the rest of human existence after the way he treated me with Saquon Barkley.
Jamar. Okay, I didn't buy it. Okay, yeah, I was an a-hole when he went to the Eagles, but you can't do that to me. That's different. That's different.
No, I'll buy the jersey and I'll wear it every day.
You bring up Jesse Bates more than I can. So fuck you.
Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, Michael Penis looked all right. Not too much. He looked decent.
Yeah,
not
he
the
looked all right.
greatest. I'll go back to the Patriots. We talked about Joe Milton turning to prime Cam Newton. Anyone
Okay,
thought?
easy, buddy, easy.
Bro, did you not see that run play? It was the best play I've ever seen in my life.
It was good. It was good.
And Mac Jones, or no, sorry, Zach Wilson. Oh, sorry, what's his name? I'm not even trying to joke right now. What's his name?
Billy Zappi.
Exactly.
No, the other one, the other white one.
What? Are you on
Drake
what
May.
team?
Drake May. That's his name.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, I forgot. I'm sorry. I can't remember all these names, bro. All right. He looks exactly like Mac Jones. All right. He had through 3 passes. Both
And
the
2 of them were
were
screen passes. We can't get
both
anything.
were screen passes, and then the other one was right over his head. And the other one, and his footwork was not the greatest. I'm not trying to hate on him. I'm just being honest, but it is preseason. Time to develop. I'm not going to deny that. I think he has the greatest raw talent out of any quarterback in the draft, but he has 0 skill. He did not learn it. I think if he can learn that skill, he can be the greatest quarterback in this draft. If he does not learn it, if he's not learn it soon, it's going to be really bad. And from what I heard in training camp, he's not been looking good.
Well,
from what I saw with my own eyeballs, it does not look good. So,
what I've heard from training camp is Spencer Rattler is cooking it up, and he will be a top 3 quarterback in this class.
okay, you just need to stop, dude. You need to stop.
He will be the best.
What is so special with Spencer Rattler? I'm just curious. Is it because he's Holmes or something? Is that it?
You want to know what's special about Spencer Rattler? Just wait till in 5 years. In 5 years, you'll be laughing at yourself saying, "What's
He
so
lost
special
his
about
job.
Spencer
He
Rattler?"
lost his job.
Because he will be the next Patrick Mahomes.
He lost his job to the LGBTQB1 Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams was a better prospect. He was a better prospect. But Spencer Rattler got hurt. Caleb Williams took his job. Caleb Williams went to an awful South Carolina team and actually played pretty well on it. He got drafted in the 5th round. Should have been a first-round pick.
A first-round pick?
Teams are idiots.
Oh, where are you getting that information from?
He looks like Patrick Mahomes. He throws like Patrick Mahomes. Oh, he's sexy like Patrick Mahomes.
Nation in the house. What the hell?
Spencer Rattler is looking great in training camp. He will look great in the NFL once he takes Derek Carr's job. Derek Carr is an awesome quarterback to sit behind. Derek Carr in interviews has said himself that I like Spencer Rattler. I think he's a good kid, and if he takes my job, so well be it. So I think Derek Carr is going to be an awesome guy in Spencer Rattler's progression. So Spencer Rattler, I'm calling it right now, second best quarterback in this.
All right, thank you. What were we even talking about?
No, are you going to talk or are you just going to
you just yapped up Spencer Rattler about how you have some sort of sexual attraction towards him. But anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, let's talk about CeeDee Lamb. There's some drama going on with him. Basically, it all started with Jerry Jones saying that I don't know the exact quote, but he said basically, we're not really worried about getting that right now, or he's not really.
We don't have urgency to get the contract.
Yeah, urgency, yeah. And then CeeDee Lamb basically replied to that with like a LOL, and then that
was
just that.
I just hate that he replied with it.
I hate that people do that publicly. It's just so pity. But then he takes the "We Them Boys" or "It's America's Team," whatever the gay thing is he had in his banner. He took it out, and then now when things couldn't get any worse, now the rumors start obviously because if the only way that he would go to a different team now would be being traded. And being traded, he would go to a team and he would play out his rookie contract on that team, or they would just pay him there right away. Which I don't think they would, but whatever.
And
that
oh
opens
my
a
gosh.
door for every 32 teams because his rookie contract is financially available for basically every single team. So it worries people, and people think, "What about the Chiefs?" And the Chiefs worries me. And what worries me more is that now that Marquise Brown, his partner in college, they both changed their profile picture.
A teammate in college
Yeah,
who's on the
they
Chiefs.
both changed their profile picture or their banner to them in college, like at the exact same time. It's just really weird.
Let me say my thoughts on that real quick. CeeDee Lamb is a drama starter that loves to get attention around him. That's not hate towards CeeDee Lamb. That's who he is. That's fine. But
That's like why is it like every receiver? Why does every receiver have the college draft? Brandon Ayuk does it. Every wide receiver that goes to free agency, they turn into the biggest drama queen of all time.
Yeah,
it's only the receivers.
But it really is. And some running backs, but and cornerbacks. But mostly receivers, yes. CeeDee, the rumors have speculated of him going to the Chiefs. I don't think it's gonna happen. If it does happen, I just don't see him leaving Dallas. I think Dallas will get a contract extension done with him at some point. Maybe that's next year.
I think he plays out the year.
Trading him.
I think he plays out the year in Dallas, and then unless they can get here's the thing. They have to know what they're going to do. They know that they have 5 big guys they have to pay.
But let's be honest.
Hold on.
He's not going to go into free agency. CeeDee Lamb's not going to free agency.
Think about this. Think about if you're the Cowboys. First off, my number one priority is Micah and CeeDee. I know the quarterback's most valuable position, but Dak has not got you there, and he's definitely not going to get there without CeeDee or Micah. I promise you that, because he hasn't done it with them, and he hasn't done it with much better either. So
Zach Martin's too old.
So you have Zach Martin, you have Dak Prescott, you have Micah Parsons, you have CeeDee Lamb, and you have DeMarcus Lawrence. Now you probably only pay 2 of these guys big. That's probably the realistic, honest truth. With the wide receiver market going up. Now, if I was them, I would get first off CeeDee Lamb. He just put up 1,700 yards, the career yards of a Cowboy in franchise history. If you're telling me you trade that guy the next year after he put up a record season in Cowboys history, I mean, that just proves how much of an idiot you are. And that should be the number one priority out of anyone. You got to value youth as much as skill, because that shows improvement. And this guy's gone up the ladder of skill each season. So if you're gonna let that guy walk, then that is digging your own grave, in my opinion. And that grave has been digging for like the last 30 years. Imagine their process. Imagine if their idea is Dak's number one and no matter what, and Dak is asking for like $60 million. Paying CeeDee is not the smart idea, because then you have no money for Micah. And I'm being honest, I think they like Micah a lot more than CeeDee, just the way they talk about them. So if that's their process where he cannot get CeeDee Lamb that money he wants next year, then I would definitely trade him now. Definitely.
I'm saying it right now. Jerry Jones is only paying Zach Martin for one reason and one reason only.
$100 million per year. Everyone else can leave.
Screw everyone else.
But yeah, so think about it. Because if he says we have no urgency to do it, that could just be something that could be taken out of context. But the way that CeeDee's talking about it makes me feel like there actually is some bad blood in between the negotiations, which makes me think he is not. That he is not their number one priority. I think it's probably Dak, because they said we want Dak back. They talk about Micah, how they want him back. Well, here's the thing. If you get Dak and Micah, you have no money for CeeDee. And if you have no money for CeeDee next year, then why not trade him now when he's on his rookie contract and when you let him walk into free agency? So if that is the truth, then they need to trade him now. And you could get first-round picks for this guy. I think he's the first. I don't think Ayuk's a first-round pick. I think he is, mainly because he's going to go to a rookie contract for a year. I promise. Most teams he goes to, he'll probably ask for the money up.
The young aspect in the top 5.
But here's the thing: if the Chiefs do it, this is what I think the Chiefs would give. I don't think this is absurd at all. I think they would give them Rashee Rice, their first-round pick, and a second-round pick, and maybe I would not mind a two first-round picks. Think about a first-round pick for the Chiefs is like a second-round pick, or early second-round pick. So it's not as big as a deal. Now, if it's obviously like the Patriots, then the first-round pick is a lot more valuable than the Chiefs. But I think CeeDee really wants to go to the Chiefs. I do not blame him, and that would be awful. But it'll be better than the Cowboys at least. But it'll be awful. But yeah, I would not want to be there, honestly, if they don't want to pay me that much, because I think it's a lot more than the money thing. It's a lot more of a respect thing. This guy just okay. This guy just did a record franchise receiving yards, and the guy who blew the game away and been blowing it away in the big moments for the last years before I was like still in high school. That's the guy you're gonna value over me by $30 million more dollars. Like, I would not want to be there. I wouldn't want to be there, especially when there's teams that are willing to pay me that, which I guarantee you there are definitely teams that are paying Jefferson money. A lot of teams are willing to pay him that.
Yeah, no.
So, listen, at the end of the day, I'm watching this with a big smile on my face. I think Jerry Jones, you got to get the guy on life support, keep the guy in office as long as possible. Even though they kind of spanked me pretty bad, the Giants.
40. Whoa.
Whoa.
40
On
0.
your horses, Noah.
Okay, well, I'm not the Bengals GM who says that I'm willing to
40
bend
0,
over.
40 0, 40 0, 40
Okay, hold on. The Bengals GM
40 to
said
0, 49 to
I'm willing to
17.
bend over.
40 0, 40 0.
Hold on. Let me continue. The Bengals GM, in quote, I am willing to bend over to get the Jamar Chase contract done. What the frick does that mean?
Bend over backwards.
What?
That's
Bro.
not gay.
Yeah, I'm sure Jamar's going to bend over backwards to get that contract.
Gay? Bend over backward. That means he'll do whatever for it.
So you'll do whatever, okay.
Okay.
All right, World, what do you think about the whole CeeDee Lamb situation, and where do you see him going? Because in my opinion, I feel like he is not a Cowboy. He could play out the year, but I don't think he's a Cowboy in the year 2025 at all.
Well, he's probably going to be stuck there for the year and then probably walk on in free agency. That's the most likely outcome.
Which would be very stupid which would be so stupid because you could get value for him now. But I feel like Jared Jones really thinks it's their year. We got to keep all the guys right now. I mean, he says that all the time, so who knows?
But if he is to request a trade, if he is to be traded, I think the Chiefs are the most likely scenario. Because they're trying to three-peat. It would just make way too much sense. Like, a first-round pick means nothing to them. Rashee Rice is a young receiver, although he's in trouble right now. But I see the Raiders maybe doing it. I love to see the Chargers do it, but they just don't have the money to pay him.
Chargers, Bills. All right, here's the
team. The Bills would be a good fit.
I think the Lions would also be a good pick. Him and Amon would be really good. And the Lions have a lot of cap space if you look at it. But I feel like their defense still needs a lot of work to start getting receivers when they already have Amon. And they were like a couple plays away from NFC Championship. So I don't know if they'll do it. But teams that need a receiver have a good quarterback, which is probably where CeeDee wants to go. I'm not going to say Bengals because it's just not going to happen.
Well, Bengals wouldn't do that.
You could never pull out the Ravens as an opportunity.
What is that? It keeps doing
Ravens are possible. I mean, all they have is Zay Flowers, and that's all right, I guess.
Ravens are in cap hill.
Lions, I just had that. No. Chargers definitely. Bills, they all need receivers. I mean, have great.
Chargers would have to clear up money to pay them, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah. So.
Steelers.
Okay, we have Lakers Nation and Cowboys Nation. What the hell's going on? No, thank you. Anyway,
worst fan bases in sports.
All right, who wants to hear my 2024 Hall of Fame?
Hold on, let me talk about freaking CeeDee Lamb real quickly. My gosh, and whatever your 2024 is thing, I do not care about it. Anyways, my guess, CeeDee Lamb eventually gets the contract extension. I don't see him leaving Dallas, and I don't see him hitting the free agent market. He's too valuable of a player. He would get tagged. He may get super mad about it, but I think that they'll do whatever they can to get an extension done with him. And if they do prioritize Dak, I think they're idiots. But I do think they will get a CeeDee Lamb contract done. But if he were to get traded, it'd be this year. It's the only year that makes sense. He is on a rookie deal. I think it's like $4 million or something like that. So very cheap deal. And the Chiefs obviously trying to three-peat, will go all out for it, including trading draft picks. That's something the Chiefs, I believe, are willing to do. That's a team, the Ram. That's a Ram type move right there. A Rams going all out trading draft picks, F them
And
picks.
it worked for them.
It does work. And yeah, that's my prediction. CeeDee Lamb gets a contract extension, does not leave Dallas. If that does get traded, it's this year.
Yeah.
All right, now,
Okay.
what's your 2024 prediction?
All right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
2025.
I
I want to say
think
my
out of the three big names that are free agents, I think Dak is the odd man out because you got to keep CeeDee for whoever quarterback you replace Dak with, and you got to keep Parsons for the defense. And Dak asking for $60 million is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to say my 2025 Hall of Fame people who are eligible. I want to say the maximum is 8, and I think this is who it's going to be. So Eli Manning will be there. I think he has to be. Luke Kuechly from the Panthers will be there.
Kuechly, oh my gosh, amazing middle
He's
backer.
been
Love
retired for
him.
like 20 years. I haven't remember that.
Aqib Talib.
Earl Thomas from the Seahawks has to be there.
Yep. Aqib Talib, you better Aqib Talib.
Adam Vinatieri, I believe his name is. One of the greatest kickers of all time.
Best kicker of all time.
And then this is one who was snubbed last year. I think you got to get in Tony Gates. I don't know how he did not get in last year, but he will get in.
Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson should be in it this year. And he'll be
Another person that got snubbed, I think Eric Berry, one of the greatest hitters of all time. And then I think Steve Smith will get there, and I do think Reggie Wayne.
And Aqib Talib, my gosh.
And then real quick, next year, I think I didn't do one for next year real quick for who's eligible. I think Jared Allen, I think Cam Chancellor, Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason Witten, and Phillip Rivers.
Also, Willie Anderson, Bengals legend, should already be in the offense. One of the best offensive linemen of all time, should already be in the Hall of Fame. He will be eventually. Maybe
the Ravens guy?
Yeah, he did play on the Ravens for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's mostly on the Bengals, so frick you. But Aqib Talib, Broncos legend, one of the best safeties of all time. Michael Crabtree's father. I love him. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe not first ballot. I would put him in the first ballot, but I could be biased. But he should make it eventually.
Okay. What's all I have there? Still no Daredevil trailer. I mean, it got freaking. They recorded it there. They have not posted officially yet. I don't know why not. I'm about to lose my mind.
Just watch the damn video.
No, bro. I want to see it officially, bro, or else it's gonna be all glitchy and there's people screaming and people's hands are flying up in the air.
Well, I want to see it officially because I have no life and
I do not sound like that.
nobody loves me and
bro,
Giants winning the Super
so
Bowl and I like men. All right.
Thank you for that.
You are for that.
Oh yeah, Brandon Ayuk still being a drama queen. What else is new?
Yep, he declined a trade from the Browns because
Me too, buddy. Me too. I would too.
I'm like, wow. So he doesn't want to go.
He declined.
He doesn't want to be in San Francisco, but he doesn't want to go anywhere. So I'm.
Yeah, I think he does want to be in San Francisco. I think he does want to be there.
I think he wants the extension.
The Niners are now going to give him the money, and they better not give him that money because they had to pay. First off, you have to pay Brock Purdy, and even be freaking. Oh my gosh, they give him so much damn money.
They're not overpaid Brock Purdy.
I think he'll probably be the most paid. And then you have Debo coming up.
Highest paid.
You have Brad Warner coming up.
I don't think he should be getting like Mahomes type money.
Niners.
Well, everyone's getting Mahomes type money.
Niners single-handedly are going to make.
Like Jordan Love being the highest paid player in the NFL is kind of ridiculous.
Niners are going to single-handedly make free agency interesting over the next few years with all their money. They
can't
afford everyone.
Hey, Brandon Ayuk.
He would got paid too much money as well.
With the money that you're going to have next year, it'll just be a bad move. And you already have a great team. Ayuk, you just cannot do. If you want to keep him this year, sure, but like you cannot. No. So where he'll go, I do not know. I still thought the Commanders were in the front place, but now I don't know about that anymore.
Steelers.
I thought the Packers could be cool, but after they gave Jordan Love $1 trillion, I doubt that. Steelers is possible.
No, he declined the trade from the Steelers and the Browns.
Declined every trade.
I love
He's
that.
literally rejected every offer.
I would decline the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the ass Cleveland Browns. I would never want to go.
Well,
there
I think he
for-
wants like a elite quarterback. I don't think he wants to go to Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson. I mean, I think Russell Wilson's good, but media thinks so. And even if he is good, he's not elite. So yeah, I don't know where he'd want to go. I mean, I guess Jaden Daniels would be cool, but like I doubt he'll get there because that team not only did not have the most amount of money, I feel like that team is just a bad team.
Oh, whoa! Commanders have the most cap space.
No, they don't. I don't think so.
I think they do. They have the most cap space.
And then also they have Dan Quinn over there, so I don't know if any team.
Dan Quinn's a good coach.
I don't know if any human soul would want to work. I think he probably is the worst coach in the NFL currently, and I think that's by a lot. But let me see cap space. I mean, he was a terrible coach, and then don't get me started with him as a defense coordinator.
Wild card game against the Packers.
He allowed like what
50
points.
He's a coach.
Or like 50. He's a defensive coordinator, and he allowed
like
50.
He got kicked out. He got kicked out of the coaching job zone. So I don't even talk about. Yeah, they have $36 million in cap space currently, and they pay him.
So they do have a lot of cap space.
Yeah, but that's how much you would pay Ayuk. Like you have like what $2 million left.
No, but
Sanders
it's
are
not.
going to hire
The cap space. The cap hit wouldn't hit this year.
Yeah, they go up 40 mil next year. So they have 40
They're
mil.
going to hire Ben Johnson.
No, the cap hit doesn't hit till next year if they get the extension done.
I know, so that means they only have like around 30 million next year.
Exactly, they'll have plenty of money.
That is not a lot of money. But anyway, especially for that team,
130 million.
I think it probably is the worst roster in the NFL.
Wait, what roster? What roster?
I think the Commanders are the worst roster.
I think the Broncos.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, you got the Panthers and you got the Patriots.
Panthers have an amazing roster. I don't know what you're talking about. They have a lot of depth on that team. And then, the Broncos. I mean,
they have Pat Surtain, I believe, is best cornerback in the NFL.
Sorry, why is Justin Simmons not signed yet? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
I think he died.
Yeah, bro, he must be asking for crazy.
Like the Broncos can't bring him back on a cheap contract. Like seriously,
I would want the Bengals to get him, but we have too many safeties right now. So,
I mean, after Xavier McKinney got freaking like the second most paid safety, like $15 million. Who knows how much he's asking for?
I think he'll go. The Saints are looking after him right now. I don't know how the Saints can afford him.
They had that one few Tahatu guy, whatever the hell his name is.
Marshawn Lattimore.
No.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you not know who that is? Honey Badger, one of the best players of the last few years.
Yeah, I know who he is. I just didn't know how to say his name. But yeah, don't they have him?
You've never known who he freaking is.
Well, then how would I not say who he is?
I said you, because we were talking about him like.
Yeah, you're talking about how to say his name. Not I don't know. I don't know who he is. Knowing someone's name and knowing who they is a way different thing. But why would they get him when they have him? And I think that Saints defense is already really, really good. I mean, they got a lot of great players. They got Kool-Aid, they got Lattimore, they got that one guy, they got Ward, they got Chase Young, who is going for neck surgery, but he should be good. They have one of the greatest. They have a top 10 defense.
Did you?
Derek, and a bunch of people make fun of Derek Carr. Derek Carr had an amazing year last year.
They got this guy. They got this guy. Don't forget this guy. Absolute legend. Best.
I think I was looking. I think I got cut.
Bro, that guy did not get cut.
I was looking up his name and it says, and I saw him.
Bro, I played with him in Madden. He's like an 80 overall.
He's not an 80 overall. Nobody even knows who that guy is. But anyway, what was I saying? Then Derek Carr had an amazing year last year. 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 4,000 passing yards. I don't know if people make fun of him as much. I mean, and plus they had 9 wins too. They almost gone to the. They're almost like they're like 1 win away to the playoffs. They just need the Panthers to win 1 game, which was a losing battle. And then I mean, look what they did to the Falcons last game. That was terrible. Oh, God, that was awful. And then you still got what's his name? Olave. You got Alvin
Why do you
Kamara.
say like Olave?
Isn't that Chris Olave?
It's Chris Olave, not Olave.
Olave.
Gosh.
And then offensive line still pretty good. And then you got Fiaga in there too. I don't know if their car is gonna keep that consistency too long. I actually think he's gonna have a pretty bad year. But just speaking from knowledge, I think that just looking off from the past year, I think there's no reason objectively just think why he's going to be bad. Which, by the way, who wants to see another of my tier list?
Not really.
Our last thing, and then we'll freaking end it.
So you know how I hate the Madden ratings, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a tier list of where I ranked of where the Madden rating should be for quarterback and running back. So I want to show you guys.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
I want you guys to know if you agree with this new rating from me myself.
Is this really necessary?
Yes, it is.
I actually like this.
Let's do the running back first, okay?
I like this. This is interesting.
So let's start with Chris McCaffrey's a 99, only one in 99, okay? Then I had Derrick Henry at 96. I think there should be a pretty big gap between Henry and McCaffrey. Then 95, we got Chubb and Barkley.
Okay, I agree.
93, we got Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs. People got to stop hating Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor. These guys are still elite running backs. 97, I got Bijan, I got Pacheco, and I got Hall.
Okay.
Better. 91, I got Mixon.
I don't think Joe Mixon's a Okay, how was Joe Mixon 91 when he was an 88 last year, and he had his worst season of his career?
He had
3.4 yards.
1,400 yards. And Joan, you said on your story. You said on your Instagram story after he left, he was a top 10 running back.
He is a top 10 running back. He's not.
Okay, and that's where I have him ranked, top 10.
Sorry.
Hold on, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's exactly number 10.
No. He had 1,000. He had 1,000 yards. Yes, but he had 3.4 yards per carry. That's awful. That's bottom 5.
He had 1,400 yards on the ground. All right.
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
And your offensive line, he had 400 receiving yards.
No, he did not have 1,400 yards on the ground.
We'll look at it up.
He did not have 1,400 rushing yards. What are you talking?
No, on the ground. I mean, from receiving and rushing.
No, on the freaking ground means rushing.
It's the damn same thing. Look.
It's not.
1,000 yards.
I think he had 1,000 yards rushing and 400 yards receiving.
Yeah, so 1,400 yards is pretty good, if I may say.
3.4 yards per carry, but yeah.
Yeah, with one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Oh yeah. So did Barkley have that too? Is Barkley now bad too? Your running back's only as good as the offensive line. All right, so keep hating on Mixon. But anyway.
No, I don't.
Then I have Williams.
Mixon is my favorite running back in the NFL.
So give him the respect he deserves. He's a 91 overall, and he deserves that. All right, Williams and Aaron Jones, 89.
Okay.
Alvin Kamara, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, 87.
I agree.
85, we got Gibbs and Swift. 83, we got Pollard and Singletary.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
bro, he had 1,000. He had 1,000 yards.
Zach Moss and Singletary should be the same overall.
Bro, he has a whole extra. He has more yards per carry. You said that's the most important thing, right? Right. Thank you. And the Colts have one of the best offensive line in the league.
They have Quinn and Nelson. Name another guy in that.
They were ranked top 15 offensive line. Do you know who the frick did the Texans have? But that's that one guy who's like 800 years old.
Laramie Tunzel.
Yeah, 800 years old. And by the offensive line was terrible. You know how badly CJ Stroud was sacked.
Where do you have Zach Moss?
82. All right.
Oh, okay. You made me throw a big fit because of one overall difference. I thought you had him like.
Well, yeah. You made yourself for a fit. Anyway, Ramon Stevenson, Austin Eckler, all in 82. And in 79 and below, this is all just the people I did not feel like ranking. James Conner,
okay,
White,
Rashad White should be higher. Rashad White should be.
Let me go to my quarterbacks.
Should be higher. That's ridiculous, but it's fine.
Oh, I also said receiver. Forgot about receiver. Let's do quarterback first. All right, 99, Patrick Mahomes. Okay. 98, Lamar Jackson. I'm going to be honest.
Frick you.
By the way.
Bro, you had a big disagreement.
98 overall.
You disagreed with it.
What the actual
I looked at the stats, and he has way better stats than Joe Burrow with way less help. And I can prove it to you right now.
So you think Lamar's better at quarterback?
So Lamar's way better than Burrow, Josh Allen, and
Josh Allen for sure blows him out the park.
Well, I agree with that, but the drop off is too much, though. I don't think he's that much better.
Well, I have Joe Burrow at 97, so I never said there's a drop off. So.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
I'll take Joe Burrow at 97.
And by the way, this is coming off an MVP season, whether you agree with it or not. All right.
Fine.
97, I have Joe Burrow. 96, I have Josh Allen. 95, I have Jared Goff and Justin Herbert. Jared Goff is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the NFL.
At 95?
Bro, he has the exact same stats as Joe Burrow.
Yes, he's a great player, but 95 is a little too high.
How are the two high when he has the exact same stats as Joe Burrow without Jamar Chase?
I don't know about that.
And within an NFC Championship game. And won the NFC. Or was that the Niners? Whatever.
He lost the NFC.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, he won the NFC Championship and has the exact same stats as Joe Burrow.
No.
Pass.
You say conference championships games don't matter. You never give the Bengals credit for theirs, so don't give it for Jared Goff.
What am I? I'm just saying he made an NFC championship. I never said it mattered. Didn't matter. I'm just saying he made an NFC championship game. That's all I said. I said that matters to a player. It doesn't matter to the team overall. Now you get trophies for getting AFC championships. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Well, yeah, I guess you do, but I'm thinking get there. 94. I have CJ Stroud.
Aaron Rodgers.
All right, I agree.
93. I have Jordan Love, Matthew Stafford.
I agree.
I don't know about that. Jordan Love at 90. I don't know.
Sorry.
He went 20 touchdowns, 1 interception in the last part of his career. He
had
the most touchdowns. He threw the most passing touchdowns. He threw the most passing touchdowns and won a playoff game in a blowout. What the frick are you talking about? No.
Wait.
Over Stafford though, I don't.
Yes.
I don't know if
we had way better stats. We had way better stats with way less help. I don't want to hear. Don't even start. And he actually won a playoff.
Who's 92?
So, no.
Who's 92?
88 goes to Dak Prescott.
Bro, okay, I'm sorry. If Dak Prescott was a New York Giant, he'd be a 95 for your list.
That's facts.
I'd probably give him 85.
You would have him at a 95. You know why? Because he came off of an MVP caliber season. He had
my gosh, here I go. This MVP caliber bull crap. What?
Was he?
What was his record against? Okay, all right, Zone. What was his record with teams that made the playoffs? Oh,
wasn't he second in passing yards? Wasn't he second in passing?
And what happened in the playoffs? That's what I value. That's what I value. I value a quarterback.
He should be a 90. He should be a 94.
No, hell no! Don't even say that ever, my presence again. Don't ever say that my presence again.
Actually,
did you not watch the wild card? Did you not watch the wild card? Did you know what?
He should be below Jordan Love.
Okay, listen. Let me say something real quick. Hold on. He doesn't even belong in the exact same presence of Jordan Love. When Jordan Love absolutely destroyed him with way less help. And way less defense.
He destroyed the defense. He destroyed the defense, my fella.
It's not a team.
It's not basketball where they're going one-on-one on the same time.
Okay, so who had a better secondary, the Cowboys or the Packers?
Well, the Packers have Jair Alexander.
No, Cowboys do.
Darren Bland was good, but
Trevon wasn't even playing. So I mean,
Trayvon Diggs wasn't playing.
I'm not making up excuses.
Stephon Gilmore come off an injury. Jair was playing.
Hold on. It could have been freaking any cornerback. The Pats were god awful in that playoffs. And by the way, I can't value one season to move you up that high when the year before you led the league in interceptions with 20 when you only played 12 games. How the frick is that
20 interceptions? Oh my god.
20 interceptions in like 12 games. He led the league while missing 5 games. And you expect me after this one season what led in disaster, you expect me to put him in up there? Hell no, I'm not going to do that. If he won that playoff game, he would be in the 90s. If he actually played good that playoff game, he would have been in the 90s. But the way he played, I cannot put him there. I'm sorry. That is not biased. Anyway, 87, I got Kirk Cousins. 85, I have Jalen Hurts and Tua. 84, I have Russell Wilson, Anthony Richardson.
Whoa, Russell Wilson at 84.
Yeah, he had an absolutely outstanding
82.
Yeah. Went like a 5-game winning streak, was really clutch, and it was absolutely amazing. 83, I have Baker Mayfield, and I have...
You have Trevor Lawrence higher than I thought you would.
79, I have the rookie Caleb Williams. He's a first-round pick, and I have Kyle Murray. 78,
rookies already?
Well, yeah, that's why I think they would be ranked in the game, or if I made the game. Jaden Daniels, 78. And
good thing you don't make the game.
77, I have Derek Carr and Daniel Jones. And okay, maybe Daniel Jones is a bit biased, but okay.
Yeah, that's extremely biased.
Drake is too high.
Biased.
Okay, hold on. Can I say them real quick? Daniel Jones last year won a playoff game, and he's just because he got injured all year that he should not be a 77.
I'm thinking 70.
Well, yeah, 77 is higher.
No, not really.
But
mean,
Drake May should be lower
guys,
than a
I have him in the
70.
exact
That's
same room with
ridiculous.
Derek Carr and Gardner Minshew. You're getting pissy at me. All right, just shut up. All right, 76. I have
thought
Drake
you
May
said
and Will
Derek Carr
Levis.
Okay,
great
Drake
last
May
year.
being ahead of
He
Justin
never made
Fields
sense.
makes absolutely no sense.
Justin Fields is god awful, and he's a third-round pick. So
Yeah,
yes.
Drake May's a
Derek-
rookie. He hasn't played a game
Exactly.
yet.
He's a
Derek
third-round
Carr shouldn't
pick.
be in the presence of Daniel Jones.
He should be like a 74 or 73. He shouldn't be that high yet.
No, he's a third-round pick. He's a 76. That's what I think. 74. I have Justin Fields, J.J. McCarthy, Deshaun Watson, and this is just basically all the other
gosh.
random guys. These are just the backups. Who really cares?
Hey,
That's
Bryce
the main
Young.
list.
Bryce Young's a starter, but okay.
Okay, well, not really.
Don't know
But
why.
anyway,
Don't know why you have Tommy DeVito above Jake Browning, but whatever.
because he played better than him. He played better than him
nice.
with way less help.
Which he didn't.
Anyway,
Darnold.
tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, and let me prove you wrong, real quick. Anybody?
Go ahead, Zone.
All right,
Tell me I'm wrong.
Derek Carr to 77 is ridiculous. He should be at least be an 80.
Okay. Do you not see how bad he was in the red zone? Bad he wasn't in clutch moments. The stats are not everything. I do think the stats show quite a bit of that he's not as bad as people say he is. You can't act like the stats are making him absolutely. Derek Carr in the 80s is absolutely
You are the main
abysmal.
one that. You are the main one that says.
Yes,
stats
but
are
yes,
everything.
I am zone. But I'm saying that because people think Derek is the worst starting quarterback in the NFL. That's why I say I'm not saying because he's the 80 overall quarterback. Hell no.
I think he's an 80. I don't think he should be in the.
Okay, well, you
presence
did
of
not
Daniel
watch
Jones.
the games because I watched the game and he was god awful in the red zone. And by the way, whenever the team needed him, he did not show up. So that's
He
what
should,
I
he should be higher than Daniel Jones. That's what
He is higher than Daniel Jones. That's why I have him over. You don't see? Do you know?
No, he's in the same overall though.
Okay, how many playoff wins did Derek Carr won? 0. How much did Daniel Jones win? 1. And who did Derek Carr have? Devontae Adams. Who else did he have? All these other players. Daniel Jones got 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, the most interception by any quarterback in the full starting season. And you think after one season where you get injured twice in the same year, sacked 15 times in one game, you think that Derek Carr should be higher. I don't want to hear that's absolutely a blimful bull crap. Now back to what I was saying. I know you're gonna say why is Jalen Hurts so low? He had one of the worst quarterback performances. He probably had the worst quarterback season I've seen in the Eagles uniform since probably Carson Wentz's last year. I mean, he had 14 interceptions, like 24 touchdowns. It was so bad. Bad.
That's around where Madden has him too.
And then Tua. I don't really need to explain myself there. Kirk,
Turn the ball over, trip all over.
He was going off an MVP season before he got injured. I think he's still. And by the way, the year before that, he was pretty good besides the playoffs. And then 88.
I hope that Eagles fan reacts to this, having Kirk over Jalen Hurts. That'd be hilarious.
I really do not care. They can look at the stats themselves. And then Stafford. I mean, I don't think any of this too bad. Maybe Aaron Rodgers should not be that high after an injury, but I don't really care. I'm really just ranking this how I think how good the quarterbacks are. And Jared Goff, like I said, you guys really got to look at this guy's stats and how good he really is.
I want to see your wide receiver rankings now.
All right, wide receiver. Let's do this.
Yes, wide receiver. I swear to God, if you have Tyreek Hill over Justin Jefferson, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I don't, but they're both in 99. So 99.
Okay. You know what? That's fair enough. That's fair
Justin
enough.
Jefferson, Tyreek. Well, Tyreek Hill is definitely 99. Not even a debate. But I do think is slightly better. 97. I have Devontae Adams. He still played about 1,000 yards with like one of the worst quarterbacks. Worst quarterbacks. 96. I have Jamar.
I agree with this list.
95. I have CeeDee Lamb and I have A.J. Brown, two of the most gayest receivers in the league.
Oh my God.
I agree.
94. I have Amaron and Ayuk. 93. I have Mike Evans. 92. I have Garrett Wilson, Scary Terry, Stephon Diggs, and DJ Moore. At 91,
you put their jersey numbers instead of their actual faces, but okay.
That's what the tier list was. Using it. Okay, whatever. 91.
Oh, I thought you made the tier list yourself. Okay, never mind.
91. I have DK Metcalf, Debo Samuel. 90. I have Amari Cooper and Keenan Allen. I will put Keenan Allen a little higher and Amari Cooper because they have a good year, but I think they're a little bit older, so that's why I have a little bit lower. 88. I have Puka Nacua. I think it's a good rating
for having him above Zay Flowers, unlike Madden, which is the most atrocious thing I've ever. Madden has Zay Flowers over Puka Nacua. That's
kind of wild.
That receiving record.
That shows Ravens biasy.
87. George Pickens, T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle,
T. Higgins,
Devontae Smith. Oh yeah, for sure. And Chris Olave.
I agree with it.
Then 85. I have the retirement home. Sorry. 84. Pittman, Sutton, Ridley, Godwin. Then 83, I got Myers, Collins, I got Thielen, London,
London,
Flowers, Addison. And then 81, I got Marquise Brown, I got Brandon Cooks.
Sorry, 4 criminals in a row right there. I'm sorry.
Okay. 79, I have Harrison and
Neighbors. Oh, he's not biased. Okay.
Rice. 77, I got Tinkdale, Odell. 77 should be a 97. That was a misclick. Samuel, Lockett, Roman Dunze. And then like 74, I got Hyatt.
Coleman.
Basically all the other guys.
Thank you for including Andre Yosibach. I love
Well, that's because that was in. I don't know who let that person in the tier list, but whatever.
Future wide receiver 3 right there. I love Andre Yosibach. He's sexiest receiver in the NFL.
Something wrong with you, dude. Okay.
You didn't do corner. You didn't do corner anything.
Did you do a tight
but Ross Garner's the best. Bro, the Daredevil's not out yet, dude. I'm about to watch the trailer, bro.
All right. Should we end it here?
Oh yeah.
All right. Bro, let me. Bro.
Crazy because after all that, they took him off the court to put him even closer to
guys.
the locker room.
Crazy
because after
Peace
all
out.
No one need me. Whoop, whoop. No one.